My babies are sleeping in the back seat, so I thought right now, while they're quiet and sleeping, this would be a great time to talk to you guys and answer some of y'all's questions that I have seen in the comments. So, there is a lot, and I want to say thank you to everyone that is being so supportive, so sweet. It does not go unnoticed. I do not have time to answer everyone's comments, but I do see everybody's comments. I do heart them when I can. I just want to say thank you for all the love and support and how nice y'all are and the suggestions and everything that y'all have been doing. I really appreciate it. I do see a ton of comments. Some are about the same thing a few times. I'm gonna answer some questions just so that you can refer back to this video if you have any questions. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Okay, my name is Destalena. I know that some of y'all have gotten to know me as Destiny. I don't care. I don't care if y'all call me Destiny. I don't care if you call me Destalena. I don't care if you call me Lena. Call me whatever you want. A lot of people from different parts of my lives have all different names for me, so it's okay. I do not mind. I prefer Lena. Lena is what a lot of people call me, but my dad and Levi and my grandparents, they all call me Destiny because that is what I grew up with the name Destiny, and when I was old enough to change my name, I changed my name legally. So that is where that comes from. I picked Destalena. I love it. I feel like it suits me. So that's where the name Lena came from. I know a lot of people wonder about that, but that is how the name Destalena came about. I am 27 years old. My birthday is January 7th, so it just passed. I just turned 27. I have a 10-year-old girl, a about to be 6-year-old girl in a few days, and I have an almost 1-year-old son who will be 1 in April. He is 9 months old right now. My kids' names is Adeline, Brindley, and Lawson. I've seen a few comments where some people were doing the math when they realized how old I was and how old Adeline was. I did have Adeline at 16 years old. So I know that has been I've read that in some of the comments, to move out at 16 and raise her. And I've had my own places since then. I've always had my own house. I've always provided. A lot of people are curious about what I do for work. So I work in private home health. I've been doing that for a couple years now. I used to work in nursing homes, and I used to do travel nursing for a long time, but that's just not where I want to be. I prefer home health. I love doing one-on-one with my patients, my residents. I get to really know them and really form a bond with them. I love cooking. I love cleaning. I had one lady, I love her, back in Florida. We used to organize quarters together, so we made quarter books for her grandkids. She was the sweetest thing. I love her. Next thing I have seen and I've gotten an email on is people asking if I'm in school. I am in school. Right now I am taking a break because I just moved up here and I have to get everything settled with my university, with me changing. But I am in school. I am in school to become a elementary school teacher. I'm in for early education. So I worked in some classrooms before for VPK and for infants, 2-year-olds, and that's just something where my heart lies. I love children. My dream is one day to open up a daycare, as crazy as it sounds, because I want parents to feel safe and secure where they're leaving their children, and I feel like I would just thrive in that kind of environment. So that is my plan one day, is to open up a daycare. I have lived in Florida my entire life. It's my first time actually coming out of state. Some of y'all realized that I had never been on the mountain before, and y'all were right. I made the decision to move to Arkansas with never seeing this state. I made the decision based off of my dad being here. So I'm very glad I made this decision. It was the right decision for us. I see a lot of comments about Adeline, and it hurts my mama heart that she is all the way in Florida and I am here, but rest assured I am gonna spend as much time as I can with her. We FaceTime daily. I bought her an iPad, constantly FaceTime. I see her. I've sent her little Starbucks drinks. I do what I can from over here. and she is going to be on flights coming back and forth during her spring breaks and summer breaks and anything in between, Thanksgiving, all of that. So we are actually going to see her in March. I'm super excited for that. She does not live here with me. Me and her dad told her when she gets older, or even at one point and she can make a decision, she can. I am choosing. I've seen a few comments because people have said that there is no privacy with this kind of life, and I choose to not believe that. I want a healthy balance of my actual life and what I have with you guys, and I'm choosing to keep my relationship off of camera. That does not mean anything is wrong. That does not mean what is going on. I just feel that that is not something that my channel is about, and I don't want any kind, and that includes a lot, like friendships, and I don't want to talk about friendships, relationships, anything like that. That's just not something that I want on my channel. So I have seen a bunch of comments about that, and that's just something that I'm choosing to keep private, not only for my, how I want to say this, I'm choosing for my own sanity and for everything in between, my own privacy, to keep my relationship offline. And I also am choosing to keep certain parts of my life offline. I'm a very private person. This is actually very new to me. So I am sharing what I want with you guys. But I have seen some comments like that, and I just want to let you know I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just not something that I'm comfortable sharing. So there's that. I love cooking. I love baking. I grew up with a dad, obviously, that y'all can see cooks very well. My Nana, she cooks great. She's taught me a lot of cooking and baking as well. At one point, fun fact, I didn't even know how to bake. Everything I ever made growing up tasted like vegetable oil for some reason. And I've always used vegetable oil in these recipes, but I used to never be able to bake. And now I can, and I love baking because it's a sense of I'm doing something great and it tastes good and I accomplished it, and I love it. I want to get more into trying to do farm stand type of things. I learned how to make pies, I'm learning how to make bread. I know how to make some good cookies and brownies. I would love to learn how to make some cheesecake. So I want to learn how to do all that so I can eventually open up a farm stand in the spring. That's one of my plans, because I want to use whatever I make from it to put towards my house. Thing is, I have gotten quite a few emails as well as comments about doing a Amazon wish list. I am still trying to figure out how all that works, but I did make an Amazon wish list. I did put it in my description on my channel, and I'm also going to, after looking at, I'm still learning. I haven't been put through YouTube University yet because my dad's been gone. So I've been trying to research as much as I can, and I've seen other creators put it in their description with everything. So I will have my email, my P.O. box, my Amazon wish list, and anything else that I figure out that I might need. I'm gonna put it in my descriptions for now on. I've seen a few people ask about Brinley and her schooling. Brinley is going to a regular school this year. Next year she will be homeschooled. My schedule with my job allows me to be extremely flexible and make the schedule I choose. So next year she will be 100% homeschooled, but we are going to have her in different activities. She would love to do that, like dance, cheer, and get her into soccer. She doesn't really know about soccer, but I think soccer would be great for her. When I was younger, I grew up in 4-H. I actually know how to sew, bake, cook. I learned how to iron at a very young age. My grandma taught me how to knit. I know a lot of grandma hobbies, and I love them. I love reading, as I've said in a few videos. Different little hobbies. I love crafting. I love creating. I love just making stuff, making art. I feel like there's so much to do, so much to see, and there's just so much you can do with life, so I just want to do it all, you know? Positive person. I see a lot of comments about that my attitude is great. It has taken a lot for me to get to this mind space and to be such a happy, outgoing person. I do truly believe that we get one life and we need to make the best of it, because when God calls us home, then that's a new journey that we're going to be facing. So God put us here. God put us here for a reason. He put us here to make something great of our lives, and it is a privilege to be alive every day. I'm very grateful for the life that I've been handed. If you know anything to do in the Arkansas area, please let me know. I love going on adventures, hiking trips, doing all that with my kids, and I would love to know what y'all think is great to do around here. So the snow, I didn't realize that snow melts and then refreezes over, so even though it's snow on the ground, it's ice everywhere. I did not realize that. So it's like a little skating rink outside. Snow for the first time was definitely experienced, but I think I'm over it now. The car is not made for this kind of weather. My tires are not made for this kind of weather. So next year, now that I am living through my first winter, I think I know the different things that I need to do to prepare for next year. I have one animal. Her name is Cat Dog. I love her. I've had her for a couple years now. That is the only animal I have. I know all of y'all are saying, don't let Domino leave, but Domino loves my dad, guys. That is his best friend. He loves my dad. He loves me, but he loves my dad. He's gonna want to go home. Right now, I can't just take Domino full time. I have 2 kids and a cat and a camper, so things are a little tight. So we are gonna do little play dates with Domino, because I think it's so sweet, and he loves coming. He loves being around me and the kids, so I think that would be a good thing to do with him. Did see one comment that said, do you sleep in your makeup? I do not sleep in my makeup. I sleep in these lashes, these strip lashes. I use a glue that lasts a while, so I do wash my face every night, and then I reapply my makeup, or I just don't wear some makeup sometimes. It just depends on the day and if I have time. That I have 1,000,002 little freckles right here. I have freckles that all go in a circle on my cheek. It's kind of weird looking. I want to know what kind of content y'all want to see. We're not going to be able to start working on my house until the spring, so we can't really do it in the winter right now. I do plan on vlogging about being a mom and everything, and with it being a little far out until I can start my house, y'all are gonna see me working on a garden. Y'all are gonna see me making baked goods. I do want to do cooking series with you guys, and I would love, I think family recipes you've made up, anything that you've thought is amazing and you want us to try, please send in your recipes. I am gonna have my email, like I said, under everything. It's called Cedarncrosshomestead@gmail.com. Please email me these recipes y'all want us to try. I would love to try them. I love feeling connected with you guys through cooking and just interacting and hanging out with y'all. 3 brothers. I have 2 from my biological mom, and I have Levi, which is from my stepmom. I've seen a few comments about my mom, my stepmom. Like I said before, I'm choosing to keep my relationships with people private for their privacy and for my privacy. So that's why I don't answer comments about that. 3 brothers. I have no sisters. I'm the only girl. I do have best friends that I do refer to. You will see me refer to them sometimes as my sister. They are not my sister. I'm not tricking you guys. She's my cousin, and I grew up with her my entire life. I call her my sister. She's one of my older sisters, quote unquote. And then I have another one who I was in her life for a very, very long time, and I was like a role model to her, and she's my little sister, and we are very close. My little sister, but they're not really my sisters. I just have 3 brothers. Seen some comments about me building my house. I don't know what I'm doing, but my dad does, and my dad is not gonna have to do all this physical labor. I do plan on getting my butt in there and building this house. I know with his declining health, he's not gonna be able to do much. He's not gonna be able to do everything, and I promise y'all, I am stepping in and doing my part. And I am going to be so grateful to have his knowledge to help me know what I'm doing, so that I can probably within a year gain that knowledge and could just go work on my house by myself and just call my dad for little questions and stuff. So it's going to be a very long process, but I'm so excited to have my dad there supporting me and helping me. And my dad has done so many renovations, it's unreal. So I know that I'm in good hands there, and I know that he's not going to steer me in the wrong path, and we're going to get it built correctly. So I seen a comment that's like, men are building it, so you know it ain't gonna be done right. I laughed. I did laugh at that comment. Doing what is necessary to make sure that it is built right and to what I want, because I'm gonna be truly the one doing the building. My dad's just gonna help me with ideas and tell me what I need to do and help me with the hard parts. But at the end of the day, it's my design. Everything is what I want. Marine animals, I one day want a fish tank inside my house after I get done building it. I want different kinds of fish tanks. I think fish are beautiful. I love marine life. I used to want to be a marine biologist when I was a kid. In a comment that made me giggle a little bit. How do you get your child to eat so much veggies? She loves healthy food. That is her thing for the longest time. She did not want anything that was unhealthy. She'd say, that's not healthy. I do not let my kids drink soda. I do not hardly ever let them really have juice. We are a flavored water packet family. So I know I've seen a few comments saying that she eats pretty well. She does. She loves healthy food. She loves knowing that food's nurturing to her body. She has noticed that when she does eat junk food, that she does not feel good. She does not feel right. She says she feels sick to her stomach and a little groggy and doesn't want to do anything. So she loves eating fresh fruits, vegetables. So we always have that in stock around here.
I love grapes.
She loves grapes. But now that the kids are waking up, I am gonna go inside. But I just wanted to sit down and talk with you guys and just answer a little bit of questions. If you do have questions for me, I will try to answer them the best that I can. Once in a while, I think I am gonna sit down and do like talking videos with you like my dad does. I will not put them out as much as my dad does because I do not have that much going on all the time. But probably once a week I'll sit down and give y'all little life updates, and so we can chit chat in the comments. I appreciate y'all. This journey is wild. I did not think that I was going to get monetized so fast, and now that I'm monetized, I'm still learning the ropes on everything, learning how to put music in. I want to say thank you so much to Robin, and I'm super grateful because I'm still learning while my dad's gone. So I really appreciate it. I love reading emails from you guys. I try to respond as much as I can, I promise. This journey is going so well. I'm so excited for my dad to get back and Levi to go hang out with my dad and see what I can do over there to help him out. I'm just excited for our life to start rolling after this snowstorm. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you next time. Have a good day.